with them gone and now by the government, meaning the councillors, them, you know what I say? The caretakers that we need to like shed them voice out there and let them voice be heard, because of course people might say, yo, see my councillor, me not even a see my councillor now going with nothing. But then again, what pressure is the councillors facing now from the government?
Yeah, the challenges are there. You see, civics have to be taught again, you know, we really understand how things work, and that way persons won't be tricked by political you know, misguided arguments. You understand? Because one of the common thing is this when it comes to the MP then. MP don't get money for fix the road. That is not the responsibility of the MP. Enough people don't know that. So them feel say just because them vote for the MP, I get money from the government to do this and do that. No. And that's why the People's National Party have to be setting the record straight in a parliament and outside of parliament to put it on record to people understand. Say, Virgin, our hands are tied behind our back. We are not the government, and then political victimization is real. You feel what I say? Yes, people, good evening, good afternoon. Hold on the strategy. Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube. Please share this live.
Give me a second, the ball up. I'm going to jump and come back.
Alright, Mr. Paul Buchanan will be on with me. So, you understand, so this is an exclusive, and we want to know to share up the live because we want the attention around the topic of his particular case with Andrew Honest and the seat. What seat go again, Derval? West Central? St. Andrew? In Derval? Derval gone from the phone. West Central, St. Andrew, Mr. Buchanan. I just saw Andrew Honest the splash digit. Carmen, PW.
I should believe, say, no.
Yeah.
Can't really call it for definite.
And everybody in the chat, we are telling me if you ask some tough questions. You know, put in a question them and I chat them from now. No? Yeah, man, put in a question in the chat from now and make me know a tough question they want to ask. Mr. Paul Buchanan. Yes? Yeah, man, let me know, man. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, the questions you would want me to ask Mr. Buchanan. So you can start type from now. You can start type from now and let me know the questions them you want me to ask Mr. Buchanan. Alright?
What a great game he has played.
Bolo, look for Paul in the comment section there. Look for in the say in pan the live. Paul or Pat? It's a book. Paul. Hold on there. Yako.
Stop confuse the man, no? Mr. Buchanan no reach pan it yet.
Okay.
Stop confuse the man, brother. The move too jumpy sometime, you know.
Hey, listen to your wife, you know, man. Take time with him. Thank the God. Take time with him, man, yeah. Yes, people. We'll try to get Mr. Buchanan on. Just be patient. Trust me, it will be worth it. You understand? Right now, we want people to understand the gravity of the situation. Right? If you guys don't understand that this case is at the nucleus of our democracy, you understand? The result of this case is critical to maintaining democracy. So share up the live with 5 people. Mama San, big up yourself. Share up the live with 5 people right now, ladies and gentlemen. Share up the live, share up the live, share up the live. Alright? Very important to our democracy. If we don't get this right, may I tell you, trouble. But I am so happy for the resolve of Mr. Buchanan. Alright? So happy for the resolve of Mr. Buchanan. I think him there, man. I think this is him. Mr. Buchanan? Alright, Derval. Easy. You know what I'm saying there. I'm gonna mute no mic.
You're hearing me?
Yes, we're hearing you perfectly, Mr. Buchanan.
Alright, my friend.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Buchanan on. Of course, what is the name of the constituency again? Is West Central St. Andrew?
Yes.
West Central St. Andrew. That is the seat of Andrew, where Andrew was, and he contended in the last election. And of course, there's a court case happening now that he's going to give us the details and the updates and you know different important points in the case. As I said, persons in the chat, if you have any questions for Mr. Buchanan, please let me know and I will point it to him. I don't know how much time he have, but we're going to make the best of it. So you have the floor, Mr. Buchanan. Introduce yourself to the people and let them know what's going on.
Yes, listeners. It's a pleasure for big up Bolo, because any hearing we can get anywhere, because we're up against the mighty. It's a David and Goliath situation. I've been the source, I'm the wealth and the power that the Prime Minister has at this time. We have seen we're $1 trillion, according to the AG, the Auditor General. Over $1 trillion cannot be accounted for. And there's no receipts, there is no invoices, there's no nothing. Just that taxpayers' money was spent and nobody don't know. So, seeing that my party never really believed that I could have taken him on and beat him. I mean, the funds wasn't forthcoming. So I had to fight with my family, my friends, and what I got. And the leader gave me a little, and I try and fight with that. So it, as I said, was a David and Goliath situation. But it took him by surprise, and I've been taking him by surprise on election morning when him come out on Olympic Way and saw the PMP crowd that he has never seen for the past 30 years, because people afraid to go down there. But I had always told my people that it's not a done deal. They'll be able to vote because I'm a different kind of candidate. And on the morning, he was taken by surprise when he saw the crowd and panic, and him come out with him SWAT vehicles and proceeded to commit a lot of atrocities on the day, because first of all, him not supposed to be traveling up and down with those vehicles. It intimidate people, and a little old lady, or many old ladies, or some young who not too strong, go and turn and go back home. First breach.
Yeah, so
and there were multiple other breaches.
Mr. Buchanan, sorry to cut you. Speak more on that breach. What law? Cite the law for them where that in itself, that action is a breach.
It is called ROPA, the Representation of the People's Act. Under that act, things like that are not supposed to occur. Intimidation is a critical, a particular breach that is reprehensible and just not tolerated. And what has happened is that he breached that one considerably, because the Representation of the People's Act speaks to double voting, it speaks to intimidation, it speaks to the courier route, And I will go into that one a little later. But the truth of the matter is, when you have a prime minister going around with SWAT cars that you see in movies, you understand? You realize that is intimidatory, and that is one of the major breaches that took place on the day, and it is directly in contravention of what we call the Representation of the People's Act, or ROPA. Can't get to the exact section of the Act, but it is very critical. What it means is like a place like Mall Road that the crowd was totally in favor of my candidacy. He would go there with his SWAT car, and then he would leave them to harass the people. And maybe, that in itself, you see hundreds of voters, thousands of voters. When you go places like Dupan, Mall Road, that is areas that him used to boss up in the elections past. Now people were coming out back, not because there were so much GLP era, but people wasn't coming out. They weren't voting. We have 55 murders in West Central up to the time of the election, and half of it is contract killings. So you lead the country. When you think about West Central, you ask the name of the constituency. When you think about West Central, you're not thinking about a normal little rural community or a normal little. We are talking about one with extraordinary violence. 5 of my supporters would have died at the hands of 4 died at the hands of gunmen on the day. They rushed me down at a place named Simon Taylor near Clinkling Oval. I was keeping a meeting, and about 37 vehicles come down, bikes, that sort of thing, to mash up my meeting. But I stood my ground, which is another surprise for him and people, because they normally believe that I would have run away. But not like that. Even when the security was saying, Buck, you're outnumbered, because we have to leave. When the party leader asked me to step away from there, I told him I'm not leaving. I make my stand there or die there. That is the kind of tenacity that I brought to this thing. Somebody have to stop holding this in I'm track. I didn't leave there till 12 in the night when the last JLP vehicle leave. We leave together. They came and see me, and I was not moving. So the SWAT vehicle and the going around, the intimidation, taking on my supporters, them all over the place, election day, is par for the course. That has been the tenure of. And what I'm saying, can be checked out by the Hunsby police. Not that they're in my corner, but they can't deny it, because I accuse them of not protecting me and my supporters on the night. And I told them I'm not taking no instruction from them to leave, because we are keeping. You see, there is with wholeness, there is this presumption that I'm the prime minister. I can get away with anything. I can do anything. So it translates into another zone. If you elect me as prime minister, I don't have to fix up no school. I don't have to do anything. I can build one police station in 30 years. Yes. And you can check if it's true.
And him don't have to explain him well to the Integrity Commission.
Yes, and he promulgated. That is what I mean by promulgated. He led in the passage of the IC Act, the Integrity Commission Act. And when the Integrity Commission ruled about his misdeeds and the fact that they cannot justify the wealth that he has, you understand? to keep himself out of trouble, he proceeded to attack the very act that he passed and say it need changing. Understand? So that is what you're up against. So what you now have with these court cases, at first, a judge ruled not on the substantive issues, not about whether they take my boxes and carry them down in a toil on election night, which is west, and the counting center is east. The judge don't rule about those things. Those are clear breaches under the act, and all of them is summary. What I mean by that, there's final. Once there's a finding, a fact in respect of those breaches, you understand, is election court will go on to test what we call the veracity of that, the truthfulness of that.
So,
and
I was listening to the lawyer. I was listening to the lawyer last night on that particular situation.
Yes.
So these affidavits and testimonies has not been argued against by Andrew Wallace's team. So they stand as fact in the face of the court.
There's no concern about that. What you have is that thing where people is not concerned with the seriousness of the act. I'm talking about Mr. Buck applied late. No such thing. We don't apply no late. We had 14 days, we're applying 9. So that wasn't their concern. Their concern should have been about the gravity of each of the breach, and there was nothing like that. So in terms of the breach concerning the whole seriousness about Holness and his people running roughshod on the night, taking my boxes from Jewsland PD 1 to 7, and there's no the police escort in those boxes, neither have JLP, PMP, or no, just we don't even know who them have and how it came about that them just take over our boxes and carry it up in a Tower Hill, which is west, when the counting center is east. You understand? That is hardly hard on election night. You understand? So that is one. They went, the driver will left my box, the driver will left my escort. Wherever year this is 2026. Police come for the boxes and unaccompanied them gone with the boxes. Nobody not in there with them but them and them M16. The Prime Minister should be ashamed of himself. He should immediately say to himself, say, no, that can't be. And if that is so, I will not be a party to that. But we're asking the impossible, don't it? We're asking. Yes.
Mr. Buck, that particular situation that occurred, by law, that shouldn't be.
And these are the things that we are saying. The courts wasn't concerned about that. They were talking about whether I apply late or apply the very nature. And I am advised by counsel, the very nature of the act. Mm-hmm. You understand? If you read the act properly, it allows for time. It allows for time. Nothing ordinarily so. In other words, you can't say it allows for 5 years or 6 years, but the law allows that these things be concluded. Once the breach is done, you go to election court, and there is no discretion to the constituted authority when a breach is committed. And that is what Wildman is saying. The discretion must not be abused. In other words, you get the affidavit and it speaks to all these things. You can't prove that it don't happen outside of a court of law with witnesses and all that sort of thing. And the constituted authority which it went to first purported to be a court of law, and it's not a court of law. You have to cross-examine people to find out whether they are talking the truth or not. Yes, and I don't mind them talk, them cross-examine my witnesses. And there is one thing you must notice when you talk about truth. The JP, nobody they say, when we say buck, I say no true, not never go so. You would never
Nobody
hear
has
that.
disputed that. Yes.
Look how long all them disputing, and there's somebody named Abka Fitzendy.
Whoa.
When they ruled that I was late, him come out with a big statement about victory for the rule of law. You're not concerned. You're not concerned. That man double vote on the day. Man claim them bad, go inside there, vote, and then claim say them vote spoil. And the presiding officer selected by EOJ, give them ballot again, so they can vote again, without nullifying the first vote, without taking it out, which they can't go down at the box. So them kind of foolishness they go on for the day. When they rush, you're not concerned about men in ski masks jumping the polling station fence, and my representatives run out while back supposed to account inside of the verify inside of the polling station. So when my people them run out, everybody run out.
So in that particular polling station, the entire process where credibility is concerned for election gone through the window.
Compromise.
Mighty
because
God.
We have evidence. Listen to this. We have evidence. Tika know the name because she worked as a cluster leader on the day. She know the name of the EOJ man. We have that to go to election court.
Whoa.
In whose presence, the box was left along with the JLP counselor for the Olympic division. Says that JLP counselor and EOJ man when everybody have custody of the boxes. So they could do anything. These are major breaches.
Major. Wow.
Major breach. There is no power on earth. That is the reason why Council Wildman said if we don't get justice here, we're going to the Privy Council.
Yes, and I'm happy to hear that.
We don't care who vex, who one rule, and who afraid of wholeness. You understand? Because in the instance of such damning breaches, you go down, instead of you go Mullines Road to Waltham to the counting centre, you go down Seaward Drive to Compound to the JLP Stronghold. And when you couldn't lose my escort, you drive again down in at the night with the boxes. We not come to the internet yet, you know. Remember, we not come to the internet where them have to lick yet.
But before you go to that, Mr. Buchanan, what do you say to persons that say, oh, I just bitter car, you lose September 3rd? What do you say to persons?
Hold on. All right, I can respond to that. Right?
Yes.
You know, sometime in your life, maybe upon a birthday or sometime in your quiet moments, you look back upon your life and you wonder about things that you would want to achieve and you never achieve. You understand?
That you would want to achieve and you never achieve. You understand?
You're remorseful and you're bitter. Now, in my case, I've looked back on my life. I wasn't going into this election. When the party leader came for me, I said, party leader, I do my part already. Him said, okay, I forgot through. So, having looked at my life, remember, I said, I'm parliament already. Me no miss nothing. Me serve in a parliament, in a West Central. You understand? When the plans that I had for there to build an AI center at West Bay Farm Road, for give the children a chance. You understand? You understand? Yes. This is all this was about. It wasn't about a bitterness. I have been there. As I told them the other day in one of the interviews In Parliament, I was asked to pay tribute to Nelson Mandela. I have been to the mountaintop in terms of what I want to achieve. I gave about $500 million in microsector loan as technical director of MIDA. You understand? So I'm not bitter. I'm bitter. I have done my part. I played football in my own country. Wellness not like that. I'm one of the youngest men to play football for this country. I played under 15 for Jamaica. I played under 16 at 16 years and 7 months. I played national cricket, shell shield cricket for this country. You understand? We don't miss nothing. You understand? I am not bitter. Only bitterness is about the things that we could achieve, the greatness that we could have bring to West Central, the opportunities that elude us, that at DuPont, at Seaward, at Penwood, we could have lifted them school there in terms of the IT and robotics revolution to come like I had done in West Rural, where I was MP, with the most IT centers in the history of this country. 5 IT centers, one at Stone Hill, one at Red Hills, one at Rockall, one at Oberlin, and one at Cavaliers. This is not a figment of anybody's imagination. These were done. We paid the youth them $22,500 for go to school and learn IT for over 3 years. And when Juliet Cuthbert come, after the 18,000 gimmick and the double minimum wage, all right, you get the election, you promise that you don't even do that. But what has been lost up there? We don't know where the computer them there, the 150 computer they will leave. Poor people, because they are poor, are being cheated. You understand? Wholeness with this shower foolishness rather than people. A day will come and people go and think about what it is them doing. When them go and look back and them go out where you quest be a farm Olympic and look and see the pretty police station there and everybody are relaxed up there. Man are dead. And the children them now learn. We could have do this one for them for the children. We could have do this one for the children. The other day, one of the good lawyers asked me, Buck, what about the pink slip and the poll book? I'm a laugh. I say, mind you get caught with them thing about him win by 2,000, you know. Them days the over is voter collusion. Is what we call voter suppression now. It's not voter irregularity anymore where you can prove and poll book. Poor people come in a station. Tell them a indoor and all sort of thing. We not talk about no PMP or no JLP right and so. You give a man a 500,000, look the other way. Where you think the bus money them? Why we can't get no resolution of the bus money? Where you pay $1 for a bus in America and out here a 1.4 billion for 80 of them and it should be $80. Why? That is what those monies were for before the election. You hear them resolve? The 33 million for one drill. The 800 and odd million arada. When I have no receipts, no procurement in the Ministry of Agriculture. You understand? The poor little IC is under siege. You set up an integrity commission and them can't get for function. Everything, there's a hostility towards them like them do something wrong. Well, never said don't set up the law. Make we just swim in a sea of corruption. Having set it up. You set up the representation of people that can every blasted breach. Especially in my case. Like we can give you breach, hook, line, and center. The intimidation, the noise, the sound system, the badness. You understand? Me never drive around with no SWAT car. Me never go in a station, them and bad up nobody and bother the people them election day. Me never turn off the internet. How you have 63 contests. And only in a one, the internet turn off. And it's the one with the Prime Minister. Why the whole of Jamaica answer that? But
that's very odd.
Odd? It is impossible. Why there is this fight to prevent it from going to election court? You must remember that Let the election court them determine whether it will run over or not. And you cannot, as a prime minister, go around every day. You're a prime minister. You have a sword that Damocles that drop on your head every day. Because you don't know when a court will rule against you and say, you know why you never win. So we could go to court to find out how that go. And in that court, remember, we cannot use new evidence, and we have hold upon new evidence. Flow of new evidence, the police commissioner new evidence, digital new evidence, because we are going to find, we are going to ask the question, we are subpoena who gave instruction for the internet to be turned off while Mr. Buchanan was leading the prime minister. It's as simple as that. We don't need to no holy talk, Me help more labor right, as I have been saying, than labor right. Let history show that as head of the inner city program, and me gave the instruction for paint up Tivoli. And when the PMP man them come and so you deal with labor right. So me no understand what you say. Me think I want Jamaican. And if you want, go do it. When them run to the minister the day Dr. Bly and say, but give Justin them and the man them work down there for paint up them place. You understand? Could I give a PMP man? I say, minister, you can give them. And me walk out of the room. No problem. Make them go down there, go do it. But of course, no man now go down there, but them love chat. I be give them that. When as president of Arnett Garden Football Club, me and Siaga talk as president of Tivoli, president to president. And me take the decision for fine $22 million with the help of Kingsley Thomas at Housing Trust for fix the railway field because we have a $200 million stadium up at Arnett and we have the Jamaicans who we have play against down at Tivoli have a bumpy field. It wasn't about PMP and JLP, it was about justice. It was about social justice.
But Mr. Buck, I couldn't call you a politician.
My conscience clear.
I couldn't call you a politician, I would have to call you a statesman. Because a statesman think about the generations. I say I couldn't call you a politician, I would have to call you a statesman. A statesman think about the people and the generations to come. Because some of the plans that we hear you have where AI is concerned. That is where any government in this time, wherever you are, should be looking to invest into. You understand?
Of course. Our whole generation has been cheated. What happened to all of these kids? The AI, the whole STEM, the AI, robotics revolution, bypass us. If I bypass us, I keep saying the little children in China, 5, 4, 6, 2-year-old, they do robotics. Where are our children? Where are our children? Right? Where are our children now? We not there nowhere. We not there nowhere, no. Where this is the fraudulence. You talk about your prime minister. When you're supposed to set the tone, you're supposed to set the standard of decency. You're supposed to set the standard of progress. And all you're concerned about is win. You have been winning for 30 years and intimidating for 30 years. Now you find somebody who will stand up to you. You understand? And you do all sort of thing. You understand? All sort of thing for black progress. For black, the administration of justice. You understand? Right? For take evidence, for interrogate man, for say, what you did there when and when? How come? You understand? Where them votes that come from? The questions must be asked. And they can't be asked because every day you go to court, them a put off this and a put off that. How could anyone want to delay an action of this importance to the Christmas term this year? That's over a year since election. Whether
Yes,
you
Mr.
have,
Bob.
yes,
When
whether
you
you
finish.
have any idea or not of which party you want, my God, the appearance of justice would say you want it as soon as possible so that this can be ended. And if you did win, just facilitate that. Say no. You understand? Since you're prime minister and you find yourself in the middle of everything, you understand? The judiciary, you are there. The police, you are there. The army, you are there. You give instruction, let it say, I am interested in finishing this. And if possible, I want to run back against Mr. Buchanan for sure that I could have win. No, you don't have that. All you have is stalling and going around and doing all sort of thing. You understand? So I don't know what game they kind of trade because I will not quit. I'll be there to the end. This one is for the children. This is not for me.
Yes.
This is
I want to quit.
When I was at Old Bus, and the morning come when my name come in at the newspaper and over the radio, so me get selected to play for Jamaica. All the teacher them, some of them were might not like me. Them have to sign me little butt and laugh and smile in front of everybody. I remember that well. I have done all of that. I make a century before lunch in a Barbados. You understand? I have gotten the applause. Me no miss nothing. I've given away 78,000 lots in this country. I put teachers up at Beverly Hills, along mountain. I put them at Karachi for 2.6 million. I put them for 500,000. Forget a lot. Patterson gave me that opportunity. I can go meet my God. I have done all of them things there. I put 3 health center Upper West Rural. You understand? See the big one down in a Golden Spring. See all one when I open down a Padmore. When no time forget and nobody no remember them wrong there. So glory to Dr. Fenton Ferguson for help me out. Philip Paul will help me with the 5 IT center them. You understand? When them say the road can't build from Red Hills, go Giant, Natalie, up a Sligoville, go. When you go Red Hills police station, go up. Just drive. On my highway, go up there, so. I have done it all. Me never come down there for seek no glory. We come down there for help. For help because we know the dangers. Cause nobody no come there, so, my friend. Bolo, nobody no come there, so everybody free that. Everybody free that down there.
I can imagine.
That, and him play the game. Him not play, him not say welcome. That place is not known for the brilliance of some of the students. Them I give away 800,000 in scholarships. One of the boys them get 11 CXC grade 1. Him do medicine now. The place is not known for those. And the greatness that place could achieve. All it known when you talk about West down there and Tower Hill, you talk about gunman. And my God, the man who is interested for change the tenure and the culture how the whole place look. Let it be known for the IT advances and the AI and robotic advances. That is what they want to bring come this out. That is what was lost on the night. And you sit down in a judgment every day you put off this and I put off that and I put off that. Yeah, so me no lose. My time will come, me have to go home and when my number call, I have to account. Me have to account one day, and him have to account and the whole of them and the judges and everybody have to account. So make them go on. It doesn't really matter. Because in the end, if it have to go to the council, there we go. Because our cause is right. If you go and look at Roper, every one of the breaches that Council Wildman has put forward was egregiously occurred on the 3rd of September. Nobody can get around that. It's impossible. Yes. Dr. Blake, who is a respected medical doctor, he gave evidence too. He gave evidence of the intimidation and everything. I remember he was the last MP down there. And the same things that Holness used against him to get him seat after him win it is the same thing This one has done now. It's like God say, I'm going to teach you. So inexorably, it coming little by little. One day, a good judge. That's all we ask. We don't want to judge in our favor. We don't want to judge when no me. We just want the application of the law.
That's right.
When the law is put against the representation of the People's Act, that statute, you can see clearly the law was breached, and as such it must go to an election court to be adjudicated. And I rest my case there.
And when it's adjudicated based off the law, one breach would automatically turn things to a re-election.
Only one breach it needs.
And you have several breaches.
Several breaches.
So this is a open and shut case.
It's a Labour right MP whispered to me and in passing and said, but remember, it's only one breach.
Mighty breach. God. A Labour right MP that is presently serving?
Yeah.
But trouble in a Labour right camp, man. Mighty God. Trouble in a Labour right camp.
Remember, it's only one it needed. One!
Yes.
There were multiple.
Yes.
Multiple breaches.
My God.
The people them who brave, can you imagine how them are shake? And you had 5 or 6 of them stand up and say, no matter, and them friend that say, stay out of that.
Yes.
Who will them kill you? Da. And they stood up and said, no, give me evidence of what me see. You understand? Marsha Powell and all of them, they make a girl, them poor, but them have dignity, self-dignity. Them poor, but them know right from wrong. Them are the true heroes, not them that would dress up in a pretty coat and a guana when them say the thing, them run for cover. The true heroes are them little people, and I will never forget them. Never forget, and God not forget them neither, because him a watch and I see everything where I go on. You understand? One day you will know all of them names, but I don't want nobody go do them nothing. For me, my 2021 Prado gone, my gun gone, them take the money, them do everything around there, but me still standing. And I don't want to get nobody in a trouble, but while man can tell you about the bribes, them will come and they offers to all sort of man, I go like them not connected, but them connected, and I say, take this and them have authority to do this and that, and me say there is no money, go and make me drop the case. So yeah, you're buying your thing for the first time. There is no money. I come from a family, the Buchanans of Ascot Street. My parents played by the rules, trained them and showed that all of we go good school, all of we graduate, all of we prepare ourselves to serve a country and do the best. I could never ever contemplate money in this equation. So from early I tell every man, so watch out. As a man say, Buck, why you not do this, why you not do? No, it can't be. Neither there is no way a Buchanan of Ascot Street you will ever see in the history books that him give up, that him take bribe, or anything like that. So it's a case that will go. I know the dangers, and I understand.
You're not for sale.
But I'm going to stand to the end. I don't care who stand with me. And that night when them rush me, when them come from Mao Drive, where them going, I'm a stronghold for have meeting and nobody no come out, come see them, and them know me have meeting at them stronghold and me have the crowd, and them come, a man see death. All of the body around me will see death. You understand?
Yes.
I'm a ball and I say, Buck, we could leave. And I think it's God. It's God, because what happened? From nowhere, man from Riverton come, and when we look on the chain fence behind me, man stand up at the bottom of Simon Taylor and say, Buck, no move, we're there with you. That I enough for them stronghold. And why? Because of the goodness when we do, we clean up Riverton when me and put house down there under Pride. And I say it stay all the while. It was what we call one of them model project. That
Yes.
we have to go in Brazil, go get an award when we clean up Riverton when Eastern Douglas was Minister Housing. We clean it up. And them youth, they never forget. Them work with me. And we put all them tree the way you see out at the front of Riverton. Yes, and I made good friends down there. And the whole of them here were going, man, make a phone call and say, watch them back up down at the bottom. Simon Taylor down on here, cling. You know. The whole of them come down for me within 10 feet. I have the mic in my hand. A good thing the meeting did about fan. You understand?
Yes.
A woman come from all about and stand up with me in the night. I was on my feet from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. In an election court, all them things they come out. Got
Yes.
thousands of evidence. So,
Oh my God.
That is
all
it.
the little laborites who don't know me and I talk. You understand? Tell them don't rejoice. I am them. I am from deer stock. Them just don't understand the thing. And them are cheat them children. The children can't get nowhere, they can't pass nowhere, they can't go no further. Because wholeness not care. You understand? Wholeness not care. And what they are paid with? Nothing. What is that C word? Nothing. What is that D word? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not plain feel, you know, nothing at all. Understand? There is nothing to show.
My God.
I
want you to tell us how it manifested for you to run for this seat. How did that occur? How did that happen?
Mark Golden would have come and would have asked me to a meeting up officer, the leader of opposition. We sat down and told him that literally my time is past. You understand? You up.
Hold on, Mr. Buck. And it's a reason why I ask you. Because this will tie into the argument about persons saying that you are bitter. You are actually going to retire then.
Yeah, man. My time
Okay,
up,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I told him, and him said, Buck, what is happening down there is wrong. We have lost that seat 5 times with the same candidate.
Patrick Robert tell out the seat, Mr. Buck. And I want to make them know Patrick Robert tell out the seat. Yeah.
All right, Mama, hold on a little. 5 times.
Hold it liquor, Mama son. Hold it liquor.
Buck, go down there and give the party some integrity down there. Go down there fight. You understand? Right? And it would have told me that, the situation down there dire. When I go down there, it's worse than dire. If you go to Cockburn Pen now, the amount of road you see are fixed. They were there for 30 years, no fix. You see, because of this election before, the amount of zinc fence licked down because of the pressure that I put him under the campaign. I feel good. I am not one of those mothers that say, well, boy, you see it? He must fix the road. No, I am happy because the pressure caused him to change. And if he change, and build the IT centers, and him build the AI centers down at West Bay Farm Road instead of try put house by no man's land. You understand? Give the children a chance, and the children chance this. Then we can say glory to wholeness. But that come because him have to fortify himself with more vote and give a little section of people them house down there. You understand? Rather than do something for the great majority of PMP and GLP picnic. You understand? So those who say bitter, I am with you. I am with your children. If not with you, you stuck in your days. But there are many laborites out there don't like where I go on. They cannot like where I go on. Every other week is another irregularity, is another corrupt activity. Cornwall Regional can't stop. It cannot stop. COVID payments, $500 million in COVID payments, no receipts. I know me says so, the Auditor General. Next week, look on what is happening. Look on the last 3. You don't remember the last 3? The director of engineering at NSW.
Yes.
You know where, man? The one where supposed to have a master's in engineering, my 560.
You know, but Mr. Buck, me and say him better than Desmond McKenzie.
Me don't know much about Desmond. But Desmond and all of them were witness to the good I would have done for West Kingston as a public servant. You ask yourself, 30,000 title, 20,000 letters of possession, and some more when it start. How many other people could have delivered 58,000 lots and one of them not sell illegally? That
is a record.
Illegally.
That is an impressive record, Mr. Buck, for your politician.
Ask any Auditor General, ask any IC, ask anybody. Did the PRDB in Mr. Buck name? And me was a national coordinator. And me coordinate the program. And me take on the done them where they sell government land. Because when you go to Harbour Heights, when you go to Riverton, when you go to Bellier, I'll give you a story for your listeners. When Patterson in the year, a flyer come from Kingston for open Bellier, the man them would sell that up there and say the whole of the 40 acre for them own. Remember, you know, them come and say nothing can go on the morning. And them say, we are one, you know, Mr. Buck, and your people, them. The little Providence Society people, them. The teachers, the nurses, the laborers, the farmers, the tourist workers, them will wait for them little piece. Them little piece a lot down there. Understand? And when Patterson thing have come in the year, one little man named Tony Shaw, one of my officers, them, he had a pre-existing condition, he have diabetes, and no matter how we tell him to retire, we look after him. He wouldn't hear. Him say, boss, no worry. Me I go around there go talk to them. And that one of people them a ball and said, Lord, Mr. Buck, don't make Tony go around there more, chop him up. A bad man them. Because them that run the place. I sell the land them like a feed them own. Now you know that I go on all over Jamaica. Whole this talk about squatters and them don't even know how to deal with them. One little man. And him go around there. When Patterson playing land over Mount Edge come next door. I mean, I shake him and I say, Mr. Buchanan, you seem strange. What is happening? That time I have fret, so then kill Tony wrong there. The bad man them kill Tony wrong there. And when me look, and me and the Prime Minister walk over Bellier, me say Tony I come with the 40 man them. And me say, Tony, what you do? What you tell them? Tony say, Buck, I tell them what I wanted to tell them. What I want them to go and get. I said, but we can't give them that. Tony said, Buck, that is for today. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is for the people. Tomorrow is for the people. Them get 4 acres for the whole 40 of them. And the rest was shared for the teachers of St. Hilda's.
My God.
Tourism workers all along the North Coast. There is another history that I bring to the table, you know, my friend. Outside of cricket and football and Maida and pride, now we come to this thing called West Rural and West Central St. Andrew. But it wasn't always there. I have a story to tell. We have a girl named Anne-Marie Ramsey, a pride officer. She had asthma, dying, and she wouldn't quit. She took on a place, and they done them out of a place called Lesser Portmore, right beside the Dyke Road. Right beside the Dyke Road. Off the Dyke Road. And she fixed up that place, delivered lot. You know why they call it Lesser Portmore? It was Portmore Dump. You drive on the Dyke Road now and look over upon your left, you see a community. When the girl done her work and the proud owners got lot, them get sewage down the central sewage, them get what we call tertiary sewage when Beverly Hills never have. And Cherry Gardens never had. When she done her work, she died.
My God.
And Marie Ramsey, a young graduate from UW.
Whoa.
Those things bring tears to your eye.
Whoa.
I mean, see the jail people are cuss about pride and them don't know nothing about pride.
Try to put down the pride project.
How could a teacher, a policeman, an entire court, a senior policeman is placed up at Beverly Hills from Watkins, Ellington, any one of them, all of them are up there so. Because we cared about our officers and the police force that never have nothing to do with JLP or PMP. EMOS, the whole of them is up there, them there. Where they were before that. I was the leader of that program. I have to put on my foot many times when people come with them like a simplistic argument about a labor right this and a labor right that. Man cuss me, man threaten me. I'm stand up. And me see a little man from FLA take my gun for protect my life. That is the stake of these court cases. Justice, final justice. Look how hard I work. That we could have even the scales. You go over there and look over Pines of Karachi. You go up a Long Mountain. Now 4 million we sell the house them up a Long Mountain for. Because PJ Patterson called me when Cartier, our joint venture partner, wanted to sell them for 20 odd million, which was about my money at the time. PJ called and said no more than 4 million in a forbidden place where the poor couldn't go. Long before wellness come put him house on the bottom. The poor couldn't go. And it's when he get money. As when him get money, him got it. When him had the avenue to get money, him got it. We were putting people there. Me, him opponent was putting people up there for $4 million in a Beverly Hills. Just check yourself how much them value today. Check how much them value. You can buy a house in a Beverly Hills without 100 million.
Generational wealth.
Send up there for them thing there. That is the, what you know what you call that? We lift one social class up into another. The unstable working class, the little teacher, the nurse, the little professional engineer. We lift them from a working class environment into a stratified middle and upper class environment. That is what we call social transformation. It's not a talk where you see a whole put up on TV or come and a talk. We lived it. I wrote those cabinet submissions on pride. How we get the Water Commission lands. That's another story.
Tell us.
Those lands were planned during my time. For the executives of Water Commission, Patterson fired one of the, in 24 hours, one of them would try block that social transformation as chairman of the board. Was fired within 24 hours. That is to show the resolve and the goodness of the little man from Hanover. There is a story to tell, and I will write that story. You see all of my oldest come to them, pride scandal and pride shame. Not like that. A minister and some little people come because they believed that I was reporting to the Prime Minister rather than the minister, and them try a little thing. And them establish a unit in the Ministry of Housing named Caribbean Engineering Company Limited. Now the pride officers, 15 pride officers, including those who died. 15 in the first and 15, I says, 13 all. And not one of them, after the longest forensic audit in the country's history, not one of those names were called. The minister had to resign because some man do some little things from out of that group over Ministry of Housing. It had nothing to do with me or my people there. So when you hear about pride, just think about the lucky people, tourism workers in a Mount Hedgecombe. Just think about Whitehall in a Westmoreland, down in the grill, what it would be if we never get 3,000 lots, develop 3,000 lots. And if the sewage not put into the remember, but not there for all time. We did it, we serve our time, and we have to move on. It was for others to come and do it. It's the same thing with Mandela. Mandela role was not political and economic. He had a political revolution. Him had to give justice to the people of South Africa. When he came out, you couldn't expect a 80-year-old him also have to deal with the economic revolution. The economic revolution was for those who come after the leaders. His thing was to bring democracy to South Africa. Our thing at Pride was to give the people them the land and incrementally them would have developed them land based on mentorship and stakeholder involvement. We never got enough time. But what we did, we make certain 58,000 Jamaicans had a certificate signed by a minister or a title. And all of the Pride lands went through the parish council. So I am clear in my mind. Bitter? I am not bitter. We only hurt because we could have done so much in this country. And we have gone through a dispensation of corruption that nobody can fathom. Nobody can fathom. All of what is happening.
Mr. Buchanan, I don't think it's a problem to be bitter against corruption.
So, I don't know. Your people might want to ask me a few questions.
Yeah, you hear me, Mr. Buchanan? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, look like you can't hear me now.
Him phone sound like it a ring, Bolo.
Yeah, somebody ring him and chew off him.
Yes, somebody came in. Somebody
you hear me now?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, I hear me. Yeah. So
I don't know if your people have any questions they want to ask. I have bared my soul, so I don't know who I am.
Yes, man. So July 27th is the next court date. What are we to expect from that day? What should happen then?
The first thing has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
The Court of Appeal, the leader, the justice who led the panel, he has made a ruling. Regardless of the fight that the other side put up, he has made a ruling that it must be concluded. The hearing must be had in the week of the 27th. Because I don't know if you guys don't understand what happened. Wildman might not have said it all. But if we never stand on our feet on Tuesday, it would have gone back in the Christmas term. So we have to ensure that the ruling of the judge on Tuesday is accepted and carried out, that we'll have a full hearing on the 27th and no more delays. Because delay is just to frustrate the case, and you would have gone way beyond a year since the election. So that was the idea. We have won that battle. But the other thing that your listeners must need to know, on the 27th of July, all the matters of law, because this is the appeal court before 3 judges, is not one judge who going to say, them not caught because them apply late. We didn't apply late. We had 14 days and we applied in 9. So we don't know where that come from. And we have always contended that the greater good, which involves the question of the breaches and the protection of democracy. So even if you don't see a whole PMP a run and support Buck, they just don't know, or some of them know, or some of them afraid. Everybody afraid of retribution in this time from all this. They just don't know. a future election depends on what happened in this election, because all of the breaches that could be had was had in this one here. So if you don't get this one right, they will be free to do it the next time and the next time. And perhaps the people will never hold power again. So everybody need to show an interest, not about supporting, but about the law that
and
was there.
democracy.
Just like the IC law was there, is there for deal with corruption. The Roper Act, the Representation of People's Act, is there to protect our democracy, to protect our election. And when it is breached, whether you are prime minister or not, you have to answer. And you will have your day in court. We'll go election court. You bring in your witness, me bring in mine.
Right.
But you don't want to reach there. Because
on that point, Mr. Buck.
Because you have to run over back. Before you run over back, you have to resign. You have to resign. And
yes.
It's not even resign. Make I explain to you. Once there's a ruling in an election court which says that the prime minister wasn't duly elected, his election is null and void, and then become an ordinary citizen like all of you who's listening.
All of his
it
powers
means
is
that
removed.
the governor general will have to select a new.
Whoa.
And they will have to select a new prime minister. The government general will invite the JLP in parliament to select a new prime minister. And there might very well be somebody who, even if you have an outside chance to beat Buck in a rerun, you understand? They might say, that is you. But the person who we are elect now, him now go give the prime ministership. So it might look like, knowing that the JLP might have some people who like Wagwan. You might have some people who are ambitious like it too. You might have some clique. So him worry about that. That's fine. Because he can't beat me. He never beat me, but there was nobody looking. Understand? Remember, me never have no support him. I have all of the support time. The bad boy.
All of the money, all of the resources.
But Bolo, right to
the screen and I say, what's up?
What's about?
One little man, they are beat the prime minister.
Right through your lead, and right after.
When
you
say?
See like chip out.
Yes.
Me I said some
Remember,
people talk about the lead people in America, so they watch
remember.
and you lead right through from its start.
Yeah.
And just after the light gone, you get to Andrew win. And the amount of Andrew win by, it's not the amount. It's about what you explain to them. But the amount of vote in the constituency and how much Andrew get with where you get. It's more than where even in there. You need to make them know that.
What you need to understand, I was leading him up to 89 boxes out of 105. And then the internet went. All the boy, there was a business election, a parish council election at the same time in the Olympic division. And the JLP boy get more vote in a film division than the prime minister. And he was one of them where was left in the custody of the boxes along with the JLP councillor. You understand? My canvas for the Mullines division was 6,667 votes. Before the internet, when I lead him, me now I wait for Mullines, the rest of Mullines, come wash him away. Wash him away, Because Mullines are the furthest area. You have way up at Jews land. Olympic, the right, so on the counting center, the right. Walter, but Tamal Road. So every election, Mullines them come in last. So this election, I know. We in at the night when you're looking at the screen and me and the Prime Minister a battle. Me I look now for my vote them come in. At 2,000 vote out of 7,000 vote. You understand? What can go so? Make I give you a statistic about that. Let me give you a statistic. You are hearing me, Bolo?
Yeah, man, me I hear you, Mr. Buck. You hear me?
Who are call your phone? Take them up and turn them off.
You hear me?
Who are call your phone, Mr. Buck?
Bolo, just hold on.
Yeah, man. Take your time, Mr. Buck. Take your time.
Yeah, put your phone in
Yeah, Bolo,
the
let me just
just give him a second, can not really understand much about the phone. Bolo, give him a sec, make him can not really understand much about the phone, yeah?
It's the first since adult suffrage. That is the first since voting start. You understand? It's the lowest vote in the history of that division. At a time when you beat the Prime Minister. So, civil rights, when Angola go one way, we get over 500 more vote, about 400 more vote in our Olympic, which is the strongest that they come from. And in a whole stronghold, we go the other way. That is what you call voter suppression, voter collusion, cross-party collusion. Work it out. That is the modern way for win election with money.
You look like him gone, and you not hear me, people?
No, him not gone.
You get a call?
No, it's a phone call. Somebody constantly a call. Somebody constantly
That's what I mean, man. Somebody a call him.
Somebody constantly a call him, but him soon come back up. Bolo, just give him a second.
Yeah, man. No problem, man.
Yeah, man.
Me actually learn a whole lot about this conversation here.
So, Bolo, you see what me that tell you?
One at a time. Remember, see me recording one at a time. Go ahead.
Now you see everything conclude to what me that tell you from day one. See, Mr. Buchanan end up gone there. Look, just looking at the comment section. So you see everything now tie in to what me that tell you, say.
Yeah, man.
From back then till now, we don't have to tell a lie for Andrew. We don't have to tell a lie for ourselves. We don't have to tell a lie for our constituency. What we tell you, when you hear me come and you hear me tell you something, are the truth and only the truth. We don't want no prettiness, we don't want no fame.
Right.
When Mr. Buchanan come at West Central, St. Andrew, run right down to the ground.
Jesus.
Because remember this, we had Patrick Roberts there for 30 odd years. Put it not too much come after Dr. Blake. And we receive lower representation from Patado more because in come Mr. Buchanan as a caretaker candidate, yeah? And more pick Mola Hines and Civride today can tell you. So them got them who not gone already, cause one set gone.
Yeah.
So because the community was getting little or no representation, because remember Patrick Roberts is a sitting councillor, and him is the MP. Patrick Roberts never member the community, but Mr. Buchanan come and lift it up. So we can't tell you when you hear me tell us that the people come out when him see it. Andrew did not defeat Mr. Buchanan. And you hear him tell about the EOJ worker, big up yourself. And in election court, me and you, Markland, I got stand face to face. But I remember over Seaward. Yes.
Election a marvel to over the community center for labor right. And them say Markland there.
Yeah, Markland Burgess.
Yes.
Electoral office. Yeah, and I tell, look for me and I tell me, say, him Allah. But listen to me. If you remember remember Patrick Roberts is a sitting councillor and a bash me, no, me just a speak the truth now, taker. And he might go through with him case and not once, not on with this man. Remember, no listen, Mr. Buchanan tell you, and Mr. Buchanan come out West Central, St. Andrew, I send the constituency is going to its knees. Yes. Patrick Roberts was running it to his knees because here what happened. We have after to purchase little and nothing for little and nothing from Carl Thompson. That is the only appearance our mother crash program work and bill it. Patrick Roberts was gonna put a homework center there. Nothing like that. So you see, when him sell the constituency office now, it bring down the community right at its knees. The people give up. As the opposition leader, if Patrick Roberts get 2,000 votes, him get enough. Whoa. To the fact say you come, you get the office little or nothing, and you turn around and sell the office when you roast Mr. Buchanan and the community of West Central St. Andrew. Me I go use the word allegedly now, Karen Cross get a brand new bar. Patrick Roberts, you get a brand new van. You know the funniest thing about this thing here, Bolo?
Yes.
Patrick Roberts keep a thing where him call Ghetto Splash. And when we went to Ghetto Splash, Andrew Holness was one of the main sponsor. Mr. Buchanan was there, and Patrick Roberts took the mic. And him does say, big up the caretaker, MP, Mr. Paul Buchanan. Know what him do? Hold the mic and say, God bless Andrew Holness.
What?
I never forgot that Ghetto Splash there we keep previously before the election when Mr. Buchanan came into West Central. That is what Patrick Roberts did. Him can never come on a platform and say, Tika, during the time of the election, me give Mr. Buchanan a strength. Me walk with him. Me go to whatever. Nothing. When Mr. Buchanan when nomination, before nomination day, Patrick Roberts said my family matter for attend to England, and he left. Come election, nomination day, him come. You know what him did? Miss Ruthlin, the councillor, caretaker, put a sound in a Mall Road square and say, listen me, we are going to build back the base in a Mall Road. And Patrick Roberts tell the people, them say, no, them are going to Mullines. Me, things are keep on Mullines. When everybody, including Mr. Buchanan, left and go to Mullines, nothing was keeping. You know where Patrick Roberts was going? Down by Anthony Hilton on a Waterhouse. So you move the people them from Mall Road and Mullines and carry them go a Waterhouse. That is what Patrick Roberts do. So Patrick Roberts is a part of the sabotization of West Central St. Andrew and Mr. Buchanan's election.
So, who may I try to pick up his face? Where him run?
He's a Judas. He's him at the council of the Mullines division, the strongest division. Where you hear me and tell you, say,
producer, them say my batting man,
Well, it down, Mama Son, mighty God. Well, it down, Mama Son, Jesus. I can't take a mix up. No, sir. I don't know these people, man. I don't know these people. Wow. This is a lot.
Bolo,
yes.
No, I did. Patrick Roberts did.
Mr. Buchanan, Bolo, Mr. Buchanan, I try come up back. Him just call me, say I come up back.
Yeah, man, I'm there wait for you now. I'm there wait for
yeah, man, he might try to come up back. Look if you see, look if you see him. He might try to come back.
Look for him.
Yes, me I go use the and Most people would say, Tika, you swing visit with Mr. Buchanan. You know why I swing with Mr. Buchanan? When Patrick Roberts challenged Andrew Holness for the first time and him lost, the next general election, it is alleged that Patrick Roberts has defeated Andrew Holness. And if you know in yourself, Patrick, so you beat Andrew, why you never take it to the election court? What you did? Because the greed of money and the love of money, you're constantly selling out the constituency to Andrew Holness money. Then you join force with Karen Cross. Because I'm telling you this, Patrick Roberts not like Mark Golden, you know. Because Patrick Roberts carry feelings to Mark Golden for Arnett Garden football team. So Patrick Roberts not like Mark Golden. And let me tell you this, you know what? For the sake of the media, make it rest.
Yeah, because
for the sake of the media. Well, listen, I tell you every time when you see me on the platform, you know. I tell you, see me, I fear nothing or no one. And I never hide from nobody.
The truth have to come out one day, no, Bolo. The truth have to come out one day,
Mr. Buck, come save me. Come save me, Mr. Buck. Mr. Buck there. Can't bother. Mr. Buck there. No. Me don't know nothing about them something at Jamaica. I don't know nothing about them.
No, I know you
listen to
I know
me.
your YouTube are going to sell because it go go down here where I talk about this dirty boy.
Listen to me. Patrick Roberts not like Mark Golden. Because Patrick Roberts have Mark Golden for Arnett Garden football team, and that's the truth. And you, as a sitting councillor, you don't stand with the candidate of the People's National Party. I've heard Patrick Roberts more than one time talking him and the next councillor caretaker. I bring down Mr. Buchanan. Went to meeting, you bring up issue about shirt. When it have no importance, try to discourage the people not to come out and vote. Patrick Roberts play an integral role in what in our West Central St. Andrew, and that is the truth.
I saw my voice low. You hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you.
Me I say, Mr. Buck change him phone or him profile or something.
No, me I try.
I see him profiling come up.
I see same one when him come up on a while ago. I believe a Paul him come up on.
Yeah, man, but me not see him. Me not see him.
Man, him just, when I see him go up a while ago, him call me, say, I try get up back.
Let me see if I can find him. Hold on.
Look at the seat. I want blue something on my pee.
No, man, no worries, man. Me know, man. But
so if you find him there.
Me have to go the long way if you find him. Simple Pebbles, what's up, my baby?
Yes, so, Mr. Buchanan come up back because listen me, to all me fight for this constituency. I remember the general election gone, you know. Tell her this, Bolo. My spouse did just do an eye surgery and could have barely managed. And let me tell you this. I packed my bag from overnight and I left my yard and I get 2 chairs. And I said, listen me, West Central St. Andrew, here I come, cause East Rural me live, where Mr. Buchanan was the farmer MP. And when I day here, when I put my PMP shirt at East Rural with Mr. Buchanan and people say, which part Mr. Buck there? To all people talk good about Mr. Buchanan up here where I am right now. Even to now, as today as we speak, people still talk good about Mr. Buchanan. Mash up here and I leave my 6 spouse and go in a west, go in at the belly of the beast of a Seaward primary and junior high, go exercise my political right and stand up for the constituency where me born and bred for. Cause I tell every man every day means a home delivery. So that means for say my bit neighbor string, cut a Beatrice Crescent, 15 Beatrice Crescent my born. Me never born a Victoria Jubilee right in a 1980 election my born. Me never born cause my mother couldn't reach in a hospital at the time. Cause the place, if anybody remember about 1980 was one of the wickedest election. So that's why I love it, so I'm born in it. My neighbor string cut a mall road, and I tell her something, it hurt me, bolo. If you see how Patrick Roberts come anger the people, One at a time, I cuss me about people that argue over bun. When people tell us you can't specialize, you can't just give one set of people. And what you do, you help your little fishy friend them for go up and farm work. For you tell the constituency, and for you tell we in the constituency, say, you tell we said the only way can help us is by you becoming the councillor and the people and push out Junior Stewart and Mullines Road and Mullines and make you be the sitting councillor. And what you do, you neglect the constituency.
Because the youth them not agree with him for sell out them backside. Like the one that remember you at Jews land. Like remember you the one them at Jews land.
The only ones them sent on the farm work was the one them where my middle them back part. You think
God, hold on. Hold on there. Hey, let me tell you something. Try get Mr. Paul Buchanan back for the show right now.
We have.
I got change phone here because the phone and battery are dead. I got change phone.
So you're going to end the live?
No. I'm not saying
Carl Thompson, me going to put you back, put on the back people. As far as Carl Thompson basic school.
If you
did it for 27 years.
Burn him out. Oh,
look, you know, Patrick Roberts know my stand because I tell you, say, him, Roberts know my stand because I tell you, say, him at the main reason.
Alright, do you not hear me? Alright, tonight.
But yet still, you're not give the community nothing. From the time where the only thing you do, you come sell your office. And guess what? You sell your office to a labor right. Right? And then when you say, all right, now we get somebody who has stand up for it. Stand up for West Central before you join force with Mr. Buchanan. You sell out the constituency for money because you love money. You, Patrick Roberts, do that.
Tika.
You do that.
Tika?
Yeah.
Hold on a little bit. Good evening. Bolo, go way down and stroll up. And then you see it. You can see the invite. Or you go in, you touch the arrow and you type in a name and you will see him come up and you send the share button.
Me share it to him already, man. I go try the invite thing.
Do the invite. Scroll right up and just push the invite and then it come right in the box. All right. That means that
thank you so much for that.
We get it back up. Okay, Tika, go ahead. All right.
I don't want to lose.
Nothing. I reach out to you in person. And tell you about Pentecostal basic school before it even think for lockdown. That is why we get the change, because I looked on Paul Pink and I said to him, if a Jazeel I go run back round here as the councillor, member me I go give him a big fight. And it's so we get Miss Ruthlin Stone Arton because we did have the community for whenever they go vote for the labor right card that not in our thing, but we wasn't gonna vote. None at all. Because what? Patrick Roberts never stand by Jazeel when Jazeel beg him the help for build a little bathroom for Pentecostal basic school. Check.
Tika, all them still have Patrick Roberts there so long as a councillor. All the PMP and the party still have him.
But say at the same thing me I said to
there's a local government that come. Patrick Roberts not supposed to win. We're gonna get to them. Get to them because we know him a part of Andrew won his victory. Him and Karen Cross confess. So we don't need him like a councillor. Patrick have to go out with him by himself.
I'ma say me not stop but Tika call my Godfather. Russian. That was Carl Thompson name, Russian. Yeah, me know what's that, Russian. So listen me, what we'll talk about, when we go on a little bit pan Carl Thompson basic school. Patrick Roberts said that we have put it for 27 years, right? You're the MP caretaker. He's a sitting councillor. Carl Thompson Basic School closed down. What you would do? You wanna try for help for get the school reopen back. Him turn him back, and then now him want to fight Mr. Buchanan because him never want to leave as the MP caretaker. Is this why Patrick Roberts fighting, you know? Because he did not want to leave the leave the community. Him did want to say, how can you lose 5 times and expect for war run the 6th time? That means if you say something wrong, the community no want you. Because the previous election before, you barely get 2,000 votes.
The party have him too long for them lose the first one or the second, them shouldn't run the next one. That means that people don't want him from the second, lose. Somebody should then in space till him reach that point where him get care and Karen Cross get bar. And her daughter she get bar and she get ice cream shop. She have a big ice cream shop at 11 and her daughter. Well, Andrea do what with her in her mouth and her every weapon her. She get a bar. Yeah?
No representation.
Please. Mama son.
Remember, you know, wifey. What I know? Wifey and Maki and Bolo. Remember, you know, Patrick Robert did there and it got a football club. I'm running away. We don't want him to have a batty man. He's a batty boy. We don't want a batty boy.
Derval, hold it down.
Yo, Derval. I can't tell them thing that I tell them a visa for them thing, brother. You understand? In a real life. I can't even show to certain things, you understand? So there's no bother with them thing they on the show, brother. You can't call people name and say them thing. Say it on your show, not do it on my show. Respectfully. You understand? Real thing, brother. Straight up. I try to get back Mr. Buchanan on the show. The show kind of going in one different direction right now. I'm not even too like. I tell you that straight.
Me go try say me go call hold on the bolo.
Not real life. Me share your life to him how much time a while ago.
Alright, look what me go do.
Me come up in a share list. But me not see to send him a request. Oh, see me, I thank God. Starbuck is back.
Back.
He's back.
Alright, take me back out of the big box now.
Yeah, man.
Bolo, sorry for my behavior, baby. I swear. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man. Mr. Buck. Sir Buck. You hear me? Sir Buck. Oh, I'm thinking now. In microphone and everything. Sir Buck, you can't hear me?
Him dead, well,
He dead, but me not hear him and my thing.
Him dead, but it nah come up.
Nobody not dead near him where can help him out, like, you know?
I call him and walk him through it back again.
Alright.
Give me a sec.
Sorry for the behavior, yeah, Bolo. Sorry for the behavior, yeah, but we get irritated, man.
Yeah, man. Start out that for me there,
Yeah, man. Alright, then, Bolo. Tell the Bolo. Tell the man named Patrick Robert Bolo, him's an evil. And him a destroy the party. It's when him gone, everything I got over my roadside there, so. Him need to lift up from there, so, and leave the party, Bolo. Out of silent. You break till about silent. You know what I'm Bolo, that's the woman there, you know. You see, him, Bolo, him need to lift up out of the party, Bolo. He need to lift up out of the party, Bolo. You understand, Bolo? Everything will say a real talk, Bolo. Anyway, ain't nobody no want him there. They run him like a dog. Nobody no want him there, so Bolo. Because who knows the man a switcher. Him a Tunsi, Bolo. Him is a Tunsi.
Alright, don't talk about it no more.
Alright, me don't.
That is funny, honey.
You obviously I get here at 1 5. You might have go see something me know what you say. Let that
Bolo, man. Bolo, the man a traitor, Bolo. Because a traitor?
Yeah, man. But just leave it alone, Just leave it alone. I think we have exhausted the topic of that individual.
Yeah.
Please leave it alone.
The cancer people, July the 27 people, who just come out.
Yeah, that we are talking about. But I want to ask Mr. Buck, you know, we need some who this advertise from a page. Uno not even out there, man. Uno come on people page advertise no business. Uno not even follow. Uno not send one gift. Uno out there, man.
Look, Bolo, look back in the chat. You know, so me tell him to press the follow button because it look like him next phone when the depend gone dead. So look, him next phone gone dead. The phone when the depend gone dead. So I try use the next phone.
So I see him name him have a TikTok on the next phone.
The next one named Paul Buchanan.
Okay. Yeah, him just need to type something in the chat. So that can't find him.
That me I tell him if him type, you find him.
May I try, may I look still. Paul Buchanan in here, I'm going to people and we are watch. Hopefully there, so. Up at the top here, so. Full name Paul Buchanan?
Yeah.
Alright, that's Paul. Alright.
Full name.
Hold on there, my people. I try to get back Mr. Buck. I only thing I learned a while ago. Only history about the politics and what him do. You understand? And I think when I hear some of them something ever before. First time me definitely I hear them thing. All the other places them when me go talk, me never hear this detail, you know. Can you imagine the lady worker? Operation Pride of Asman, and when the project done, she drop out. That's how.
That is why in a Bolo, me always tell a man, you know. You see, before when a judge Mr. Buchanan get to know him,
yes,
and know the type of person him is. Yeah.
This a man a general man. We want 28 somebody like Mr. Buck in a parliament right now.
And this to show you, for somebody where did just in the constituency for 8 months and rally up. So, and Bolo, when me I tell you, say, you know, who never voted before, come out, come vote. People were in a scene ages.
Yes.
When I tell you, say, people book all them tickets.
Before you go further, you share this to him other profile?
Yeah, me share it to him. But here one, as I tell you, say, him not really understand the phone.
Yeah, man, me know.
Because if I not feel like the live, him wanna come up and him not use TikTok. I mean, you know what, me I introduce it to him and make him know say it's a platform where you can't
suppose me send him what you call it? A StreamYard link. Suppose me send him a StreamYard link. You know if you use StreamYard?
I don't know any of that thing so.
I see something where Andre Stevens use every night. A StreamYard the Muse, you know. StreamYard the Muse. And you see guests beside him also. Yeah. StreamYard Andre use. But me can use StreamYard the Muse OBS. All me have to do is just open up his StreamYard, send the person the link, then come on and then me just share the thing from my OBS and then see and hear that. Look like I am a call Tika there, so.
July the 27th people who just come out July the 27th and support Mr. Buck people.
Yeah, man, and you know more. Thank you for saying that, Derval. When more ask Mr. Buchanan, we have patriotic Jamaicans out here that want to help.
Bolo, looking at the comment section, can I tell him to type something?
I know I want to help Mr. Buchanan financially. I know say now go ask, but is there anything set up where people can randomly donate to the cause to fight this all the way up to the what you call it?
Election day.
Privy council, if you go there, so because that take whole heap of money, you know. You understand? We don't want not discourage Mr. Buck for this fight, you know. I see the people in the comment section right now, I say, so me know say me want to contribute, right? Me no live there, so me no live nowhere near there, so but me want to contribute to that for free up the people at West Central and make them get some justice. You feel me I say?
Yeah.
So me want to set up something where, you know, the people, if it's even a bank account, the people can say, yeah, we can send money through this, because that will help everybody. People from overseas, England and all about to listen right now.
You see him?
No, me not see. Me I look very carefully. But me not see nothing.
Tell him for type. You know, he might try come up back, man.
Be patient with the general, you know what the thing go. Because you know when you get older, so I'm go technology today, I go bug with you. I bug with you too. But me see one Paul in the chat, I want to find him this.
Yeah.
Ransford soon. No, sir.
Let's see one Paul.
At the Paul, I would say. I wouldn't want to see it. At the Paul.
Just Paul alone.
Me see one Paul, but in deep and name a Ransford Swill. So me I wonder if I him that. Let me see.
A Paul alone in name.
No man, you don't understand what I'm saying. Me send the invites to him. Let me see. One Paul alone. Somebody said no. Okay, I don't him that then. My goodness. So nobody know they near him, Tika?
Me go jump. Just like how me get him up. Me go jump and come back.
Yeah man, somebody where they near him, make them do it for him, man. Somebody must be near him who can help him with that, man. You know?
I mean, they talk him through it, you know.
Yeah, but me I say he must have somebody where they physically near him, where you can talk to, and they must know how to do it. So
it don't look like him there up near nobody, but just give me 2 seconds, me I come.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
Looking at the comment section, if you see Comrade O'Brien, we can put up Comrade O'Brien too.
Comrade O'Brien,
yeah.
Yeah, drop a comment now, Mr. O'Brien. Drop a comment now. You see me?
Yeah.
Big up the people in BOLO TBV, BOLO VNR 2.0 on YouTube. We don't go on like and shoot the life. You understand? We are trying to get back Mr. Mr. O'Brien, yeah? Yeah, man. See, man? Yes. You know, Conrad O'Brien is OB in the building.
Yeah. OB, yeah. See me here.
Yeah, man. I send him a request a while ago.
You see me here, yeah.
OB.
Wagwan.
Where you say, man?
Wagwan.
Where you deal with?
Medea Bolo. Hail man, hail up my nephew, Durvan, hail up Tika, hail up everybody. It's a good look. I say you all continue to, you know, blaze the fire, do your thing, and certainly Bolo. Yesterday a friend of mine called me and she said, boy, Bolo is always up on the thing and highlighting a number of your things, Conrad, you know, so I appreciate it, Bolo. I'm talking about Andrea. You're familiar with Andrea, right?
Yes, Andrea. Yes, big up Andrea for real, man.
Yeah, man. So it's a good look, and indeed, boy, I tell you, sometimes you know we're out there, and I think Mama San is here too. See?
Yeah, man. Yes, Mama San there, man.
Mama San, where is my girl?
Medea.
Respect. So you know, it's so many things. When I heard Tika and you know others talk about somebody who's supposed to be carrying the fight for the PNP, and you know, of course, we like to treat things as allegations. You know, Bolo, how we do this.
business, but certainly those are really very, very strong allegations. And if, you know, the thing about it, you know, is that when these come up, because it's the people who are on the ground, you know, the people know what is happening. So when these things are mentioned, it behoves the organization, whether PNP or other organization, once you have your membership and your supporter raise certain matters, I believe that it is important for the organization to look at it. Because remember, you know, no matter how good the policies are, if you don't have state power, Bolo, and viewers, listeners, everybody here, if you don't have state power, you can't implement anything at all. Look at the rafter of things, Bolo, that the PNP put forward in its manifesto.
I tell you.
You know, when you look at even what is being meted out to the people in St. Thomas now with the land situation, you know how many of those people would be regularized now by virtue of moving from 60 years to 25 years, Bolo? Those people who are on the crown land that was pushed off this week, you know, was it this week or sometime last week? They would majority of them would have been qualified for land tenure there, you know.
Yes, they have been there some of them was like over 20 years.
Yes, over 20, 25 years, all of that kind of thing, you know. So it's really sad. It's really sad. And when you look at people in this country who they're question mark about them owning how many thousands of acres of land and so on. Where they get it from? Where the receipt they wouldn't pay for it?
I tell you. We have Mr. Paul Buchanan, he's back, man. Yes, sir. OB.
Yes, I'm gonna leave you, though, Bolo.
Respect, Mr. Buchanan.
I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, man. Me know
hey, Pablo,
I'm gonna leave you at all.
Mr. Paul Buchanan, we have OB, Conrad O'Brien. Yeah, hear me? Mr. Buchanan?
Yeah, man, I'm a friend. My friend.
Okay.
Good man.
Yes, man.
You hear that, man? A good man.
All right.
Respect you, Pablo. Respect you.
Continue where you left off in regards to what you were saying before with the case and stuff. Yeah, he's up to it.
Yeah. No, I was just telling you how important the 27th is. The 27th is a day when all legal issues will be put to rest. Sure, and to represent people. Council-wide, man, have a preponderance of case law to back up what we are saying. On that day, once all of that is resolved, it is almost automatic that we go to election court because all the legal issues will have been decided. And once in election court, that's where the music starts.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Be hearing me?
Yeah, man, we hearing
what I said?
Loud and clear. We're hearing you loud and clear. Oh, you're breaking up now. You're breaking up now. Your signal is bad.
The election is to run over. That's where the music starts.
Your signal is...
We are confident.
Okay.
The Prime Minister is not so confident. You understand? Because that is a serious issue.
I was saying, Mr. Buchanan, you hearing me?
I don't know if you're taking everything was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that I know you didn't ask.
You're coming in and I go out.
Yeah, you coming in and going out. The signal bad, man. But I hope you hear me. Pastor Peter Chambers, big up as you. I was saying that I would love to contribute, and there's others that's listening that would love to contribute to the cause. You know, where your legal fees is concerned, and it would give them an opportunity to be a part of this thing, especially if it was to go to the long haul of the Privy Council. So So, did you consider setting up something like that? Mr. Buchanan, you hearing me?
You hear everything?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, you hear very well.
Me nah hear me now. What think of there?
That's it, right?
He call a drop. He call a drop.
They here, Bolo. Me they here. Where you say now?
Yeah, he call a drop. You say we not hear him.
Yeah, that me no know about.
Nah, hear we neither.
He might forgot jump down and try jump up back again.
I am hearing you. I'm hearing you loud and clear. Just don't know about that.
Yes. Hold on.
Yes, man. I've been listening to everything you say.
Oh, so I was asking you, Mr. Buchanan, if you considered, having a medium where we could contribute in any local way the people can, where your lawyer fees is concerned, especially if this thing goes to the Privy Council, because I know you're in it for the long haul.
Let's put it this way. One of you guys would have to take on that because and would appreciate it. But remember this, my thing have to be full time, me have to keep my eyes open because you know the thing go. Everything is at stake here, son. Every striking thing, life, limb, everything.
Yes.
So I'd appreciate if somebody, one among you, could have taken that on and I could have go between somebody reputable that can work with you and think I can set up that through I would give the person name to Tika and Tika could give you and you could work with it. You could have us start the democracy fund, something like that.
Yeah, I think Tika would be the best person for that.
An account and anybody who contribute can contribute to that account. But one way or other, let us be clear, with or without the funds, I am going through. You understand? Even if it have broke me, I'm going straight through.
Yes.
Right.
Boy, I'm glad say it look like I use the Pegasus for Mr. Buchanan. No, man. Can't hear him. That break up.
Exactly so, Bolo. Them a try and mess up him signal.
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Gone again.
You hear me now? Yeah, man. Let me say is we could do all of that. I would give you the name of a person and they will deal with the logistics of that. My job is to keep the campaign going. I still have to deal with my people.
Yes.
Still have to keep going. You understand?
Yeah, man.
But when I watch no face, me not care with nobody. All a little criticism, me know you get the things. So boy, I buck bitter. Vex them lose. Me not bitter.
Yes.
I'm bitter for the children. As I have told you repeatedly during this interview. You understand? Who lost? Them lost. They lost. And I love one day people like you, Bolo. I tour of that place to show you. You can take some of my money and fix the field them over the pond. I pick us. I pick us over there. You understand? They have been cheated a generation of children. No like that day. And as soon as them graduate and leave school, you understand? And you ask them 2 questions. Earlier today, my son called me. And him said to me, Daddy, I just passed the electrical exam, you know. And I said, but yeah, you have the right to be an electrical inspector, but what to your electrical engineering masters? What you do with that? He said, me finish. Prepare yourself for come graduation. Him sister just graduate. While Karen Cross, did I try disrespect me for wholeness. She that do the war, them down a KPH, graduate with honors as a medical doctor, and have to listen to all of the filth that people like Karen Cross that deal with on behalf of wholeness. You saw how hard the world is, but I want to give the children of West Central the same opportunity that I have carved for my daughter. That is what it is. So now it's about it. It's up to that. You hear me? Yeah, but
He go out in the last 3 seconds a while ago. We're here now. It go in and out. You hear me?
Yeah. You heard
yeah, it was good. Well, I heard you speak about Karen Cross and some of the nasty things that she did against you. Not everything. There was a few things it was in and out. There was a few things that it was in and out. I didn't hear everything.
Signal, Mr. Bob.
Signal bad, man.
Signal bad. Shift from which part?
Go on the Wi-Fi, Mr. Bob. Go on the Wi-Fi. Go on the Wi-Fi. I open a Starlink, you have, you know. I open a Starlink, you have, you know. Go on the Wi-Fi, Mr. Bob. Go near the Wi-Fi. Mr. Bob?
I'm going to solve your problem in a little while.
Yes. You come through good and now. Me all like anything that I'm rocking.
I'm going to solve your problem in a little while.
But sort it out.
All right. So you hear me?
Yes, man.
That different location, Mr. Nopena.
That is it,
Yes,
Mr.
I'm
Bob.
going to tell you heard the part about my daughter. You heard the part about my daughter and Karen Cross. You heard that when I spoke about that?
No, tell us again, Mr. Bob. Go through so we can hear it clearly.
Hello?
Tell us again. Go through so we can hear it
What
clearly.
I was saying about that is, what I was saying. You hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
You hear me now? You hear me now?
Yes, we are here, Mr.
Hello?
Bob. We are here.
Yeah,
Yes,
man. Go ahead,
You hear me
Mr.
now?
Bob.
them are here
Yeah,
now,
man.
Mr. Bob. Just talk. Them are here.
All right. What I was saying, the same opportunity when I want to give West Central is the same when my son called me today, tell me that he passed a Master's of Science in electrical engineering. I stop and think about his sister, who is a medical doctor, just graduate with honors. And the people like them have to listen to the nastiness what Karen Cross did I do for wholeness. We need a better world. We need a better world. Oh, you have them people there who sell them soul for disrespect people. You understand? You are trying to do good. And at the midst you have people like that. And I'm so happy for my children. But I'd love a world where the children of West Central could have get the same opportunity. And the fight and the exposure where you are giving Bolo, Tika, Mama San, all of them. The fight and the exposure when I give me, when I try make that world possible. And it's the best you can do, and the best you can offer. That's God's work. So don't worry about nothing. What I do are the right thing. And The 27th of next month, God willing, we get justice in the end.
So everything on the 27th.
Got me?
Yeah, man. Everything on this 27th have to be sorted out.
You heard me, though.
All of the arguments them for and against.
You heard me?
Yeah, man. I heard you clearly. So everything have to be sorted out on the 27th of July. All of the arguments from your side and from Andrew's side, and a ruling has to be made on the 27th. So it's either.
What I'm going to do, you see? I'm going to see if I can make it better for you.
Yeah, I want it better for you because I hear you clearly, but you not hear me. You not hear me. I hear you.
I want you to do me a favor. I try to get on a platform here. See if I can help me now. You know if you do this
What
thing.
platform?
Is
Hi, what platform does he need to be on?
This one, but he's not hearing us. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, but it look like him not hear me. That's the problem, because we are hearing him loud and clear.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get him on.
He's already
The
on.
microphone is on.
He's already on. I don't know why him not hear me. Because my
we are hearing you loud and clear.
Oh, you hear me now?
We are hearing you loud.
All right. So
We've been hearing you.
yeah, but I was talking and he wasn't responding, and he was the way he was responding, it was as if he was not hearing me.
Oh, Trey was coming.
I was coming in and out.
All right, maybe you were coming in and out, but it's all right.
The internet are the problem.
I hear you loud and clear now.
The internet are the problem, and that's why when I cut off. You know
I hear you loud and clear.
All right. So what I was saying is that on July 27th, on July 27th is either. Everything has to be laid out on the table, and it's gonna be there. A decision has to be made.
Yes. The law will take its course.
And then it would go from there to the election court.
Yes.
And based off the law. Yes, go ahead.
Once we prevail, it go to election court, where you cannot use new evidence and evidence that should have been there that wasn't there. For example, the telecom providers, they will have to come and tell why them do so and so and so. The problem is, the good thing about it is that Wellness don't want that, because too many things will be exposed. In fact, some people might take what we call the Fifth Amendment, in that them no want to answer no question, and some, for fear of legal penalties, they might just leak and tell what happened on the night and get him in a more trouble. Hello?
Whoa, I'm here. I was just listening to you. I was on mute. I'm here. All right, so
I don't really come up to stay long. Give me a minute. Can you clear everybody out of the box? And maybe somebody ready yet or something inside of them background make him can second. So just take down everybody when you finish, you know who and who did in the box. So you take them up back and them ask them question. But clear the box and leave him alone in the box. You and him be a host right there. So you can leave one person we're more intelligent with him to ask a question. So just leave back one and take down everybody. All right.
That make fully sense. Probably the amount of person.
Yeah, the amount of people and everybody I use different something affect him and not him. So take them down.
All right, I'm gonna do that. That sound like one sound argument right there. So. Make we see how that work out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna leave Tika up.
So Bolo.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir, Bo.
Bolo.
Yes, sir.
Bolo.
Yes, you hear me?
Yeah. What I'm saying is so many things. Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm saying so many things won't come out in at election court. that it will be dangerous for him.
But that means it potentially could be dangerous for other people as well. This seems like
you see.
This seems like the
just
biggest
consider
story.
this. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, Mr. Bo.
Hearing me?
Yes,
all right,
yes.
just consider this. If in the election court certain things come out, you might not even need a rerun because it might mean criminal charges depending on the answers that we get at election court. Because some people will have to talk, will have to reveal. And if things are revealed of a criminal nature, then there will be punishment.
Wow.
There will be serious punishment and serious consequences. So you might not even go to a rerun. Because, for example, if somebody said, boy, him did tell me to do this, and him did tell me to do that, or him do this, and him do that, I mean, I take a jail fee. Because, for example, the police, them will come to collect box, but not.
You come out, Mr. Buchanan, we not hear you. You stop when you said it with the police, then we come collect
Who
box.
send those five rogue policemen? Who send those 5 rogue policemen? And when the commissioner come under subpoena and talk, because we have to get from him who are the 5 policemen. And when you get down and send your subpoena for the 5 policemen, and you ask them, you went to such and such a station illegally, who sent you? Says a whole pabagaroo could happen in election court. And we have what we catch them what we call prima facie. They can't get out of them, can't swing out of that card. Them did. And thousands of people see them tonight. The one them go a Balcom Drive. The one them took the boxes from Jewsland. People see them, know them. But we want it official from the police commissioner. And we want them to tell Jamaica and the world who sent them. The same thing I go for Digicel and the same thing I go for Flow. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. Election court is not an easy court. It's not a court where him really want to get himself involved in. So they're going to fight every tooth and nail for delay and all sort of thing to keep it out there. So
Jamaica,
you understand me now?
Everybody that is listening, based off of what Mr. Paul Buchanan just said, may I ask everyone I want to keep Mr. Buchanan and the team and the witnesses in your prayers. You understand? Because that is a lot.
All right. Now you get up. Now you understand how serious this is.
Yeah,
I
man.
see you get it now, Bolo.
Keep this man in no prayers, ladies and
gentlemen. This is how serious.
Yes.
I remember we have a serious partner, which is Council Wildman. Him not back.
Yes.
This coming and the reckoning is coming, all of this. Might
pray
sound
for the
simple
lawyer,
now,
pray
but
for the
it's
entire
dangerous.
team. Yes.
Our very lives are in danger.
Yes. Whoa.
Because even within our party, if you notice all within our party, nobody know how to open them mouth. Everybody close up them mouth. Got them afraid.
Yes. My God.
This matter.
I believe you were
wild man people, mama afraid.
I don't think it's a mistake that you were put in this position, Mr. Buchanan. I think God intended this a long time ago before we could even conceive this would happen.
Yes. So you know between now and the 27 are dangerous days. Dangerous days. You understand? But it is a battle we may not shy from.
Right.
I'll be standing You understand? And if them get me before the time, just remember the things I said to you.
Yes.
Because truth, you can't kill truth.
That's right.
You can only kill the flesh, but you can't kill truth.
You can't kill the spirit of truth. That's right.
That we stand for. It's not that we have fight for any political post. We have fight for the children.
Right.
The same battle when we fight for Siaga for get some money when them out of power. For fix railway field are the same battle me have fight now for the children of West Central. That in the years to come, them will find them place because them already behind. Jamaica behind, you know, and them the way behind. If what we say was true, then we're good. If we say
Mr.
30 years.
You hear me?
Yeah.
There's some people on the line that is concerned that you're speaking too much about the case. I am sure with your lawyer that you would have been briefed on the things that you can say and cannot say, correct?
Yes.
You hearing me?
Yes. I can only give you an indication.
No, I'm saying there's some people that
cannot
are concerned.
Anybody.
Bolo.
Remember,
say Mr. Buchanan have a lawyer. Mr. Buchanan intellect.
I can't
ascribe no
to them.
Yeah?
I can only tell you what has happened and give you a perspective of what the future might look like. So you have to read from that and see what is happening.
Right.
If a year ago a man had said to you that after the election would be where we are now, you wouldn't believe. If a man had told you, say a man will come and beat all this, you know, and them have to do all sort of thing, you wouldn't. So we don't know what the future going to bring. All we know, we have to stand up and fight. And we have to fight that one. It's not easy still, you know, because you have to walk and with all the eye in the back of your head. You understand? Because I say them not come at me already. Them come all the while. But me have to stand, me have to find a way, and God have to protect me through this battle. But it's one where the cup can't pass. Because once in it, I saw it go. You can't cry, you can't shift the game, you can't say me could start over, you just have to finish the game. And that's what the thing is, and it's really not a game, it's a serious battle.
Right.
You understand? But we hope that looking on, some man will get some balls and understand that this is a time where we have to this is away from the camera, you know. All of this is away from the camera. Them back there, the little people, them like Tika, the little girl, them will come and give evidence. You understand? Right. Them waiting goal. Because nobody now do this. Everybody would have said, make them go on. I'm afraid of them.
Yes.
So the thing go. But I don't have that choice. I don't have that choice. My only thing is to give justice to all of the people who fight every day, who won election day. Some of them never listen. I tell them don't marry me too early. You understand? Because the fire is coming, and it did come election night. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Anything you hear I say is about the truth.
Right.
It's about what everybody say. And you hear it too, because you know nowhere have you ever heard one person say them things never happen.
No.
The police them never come and compound. Them never come in at tower election night. The laborites them never close the road and prevent or escort them from coming behind the police. And so the story of all of this is that never again, Mark Golden and everybody, never again must them allow police to carry candidates' boxes. And that one election night right across. Because money drop. We know that. Him can't deny that. You understand? The inspector at Balcom Drive told the 5 policemen who came for the boxes, what are you doing here? You are not supposed to be here.
Read a comment here. Whether somebody has said, Vince, I was in Tower Hill. In election night, JLP, my family. Them say, them don't think Andrew win.
So the JLP in the West Central said Andrew.
What's that?
JLP, somebody in the comment section said them family said they don't think JLP won. And they were in that area. In family, they're in that area. Wow.
We don't mind if anybody say Andrew, you know. What we have to do, make we test it in a court of law.
What I'm saying is, Mr. Buchanan, yeah, I understand what you're saying now. But this person is saying their family is JLP and they say that they don't think Andrew won in the same constituency.
And their family is from Tower Hill.
Yes. Very interesting. But go ahead, Mr. Buchanan. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Buck.
Come in and come out.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Buck. Continue. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah, come in and come out.
Yeah, you hearing me now? You
Speak, Mr. Buck.
I hear you now.
Hear you. Speak,
Come on, go
speak.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, what I'm saying is, you said somebody say Andrew won. Right? That's
No, Mr. Buck. No, Mr. Buck. The person is saying that their family is from Tower Hill, and them family told them that they don't think Andrew only win the seat.
Well, put it this way. I go down a Coronation Market myself every day, almost regularly every week or every 2 weeks. And the Tivoli people, them tell me straight, them say, Mr. Buck, we know you win, but we couldn't allow you to take that one. They tell me all over. That's the labor rights every day. They understand, them know the game. And that's how the game go. You can have 1 out of 63 where you lick the internet when a man leave you. And then you come back and say you win by 2,000. They were my vote them there.
Embarrassing.
He
needs some milk.
I have to ask Karen Cross for my vote them. We have to speculate whether there was voter collusion or voter suppression. You know what voter suppression is? By vote, by out all station, by UOJ, by everybody. You understand? The numbers don't pan out. You can have movement in a civic right and Olympic, where you increase your vote and you reduce your vote in your strongest area. Not go so. That's a mathematical impossibility. That them did overdo it with the numbers. The algorithms them go wrong. And as such, the numbers will come out looking possible. That every voter, almost every voter come out after him lick the internet, a him vote. That could have come out not in the deepest part of Tower Hill. But that is not the point. You understand? The point is, where is the Mullines vote? Because they know. In a one of the car, them with them steal, it go up, it is 85 lane, we find it, and all of my canvas was in it. So they know where to target. They know where to target and what to do with them algorithms.
So before the election, they had that information because they stole it from the van.
Yeah, before the election, they stole a van with all of my canvas. So them know how to work the mathematics. You understand? Them know how to work the algorithms. So in a year when I'm strong, them would show me lead, but not by the amount that's supposed to be there. And if you already pay out everybody, the rest is easy. You have the numbers. So pink slip and poll book and them thing, they don't work anymore. It's new language now, voter suppression, cross-party collusion, all sort of something. And when you've done that, while that you're going, if you're not sure of that, you lick the internet so you can get your things done. And if it never work, up to the last 15 boxes, then that's when you have to lick the internet and get it right, don't it? Oh, but I know you try to understand.
No, man, I understand everything we are saying. I understand everything we are saying, Mr. Buchanan, but true, there's a barrier between the communication.
Work right, you have to lick the internet and set it right.
Yes, yes. I understand what you say, man. Totally understand what you say.
If the numbers, it will come too close.
Right.
Watch it now, Bolo. You only have 105 bucks. And if it reach, when it reach 30 bucks left, Mr. Buck still a lead. You understand? When it reach 25 bucks, Mr. Buck still a lead. When it reach 16 bucks, Mr. Buck still a lead. You post lick the internet.
Yeah, because
it's too close. It's too close.
Yes.
Just consider this. Consider this. All of your friends them I win, and you as a prime minister lose. It could go so. So, man, have to say take time out. Half time. We could set this thing right.
Time out. Pressure bus.
But somebody have to explain who caught the game.
Yes. Something go on.
Somebody
right.
have to talk.
Yeah, man. Something
if you
right,
think
man.
if you first of all, Bolo, you ever ask yourself, normally the Prime Minister, look at all the rest of the election. By 7 o'clock, all the seat out of the way. You don't have nothing to think about that. You know, same I win. This year one. And the last seat, almost the last seat call. The last. One little man and a Prime Minister. Why you think it push back so dark, deep in the night? You understand? When it come back, you know, say him win, you know. Everybody got out of bed, you know, because they never have no way to come back. You understand? You understand? So, you ever think how the whole thing look?
Yeah, man, with
irregular.
Mr. Buck.
It look strange.
Mr. Buck.
You understand? So, this is what happened.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You've been telling me stories.
Yeah, Bolo, I hear you.
Let me tell you something. You see, on the night of the election, I was watching. Wow, thank you so much, T-Play. Thank you, Carol. I was watching the results. And I was around a bag of labor, right? And I said, hold on. Andrew only lose him seat? This is unprecedented. I was like, wait a minute. No, man. This is, so, what go on here, so? Yes, everybody when I fret, all I labor right them around me when I fret. Yes, when me see the light go on the internet, me say, no. Me from there, so me know say something wrong. Me say, see it there? Madness, something right. Everybody knew what happened. The labor them knew what happened. Everybody knew what happened. But them no business as long as them win.
There is
because
none of them.
And them corrupt. You understand?
Yeah,
yes.
But let me tell you, them know say something happen, but them not care. Them all tell you, say them know something happen, but them not care. You understand? And them might tell you, say, boy, right now the argument is that you're going to mash up the government. Boy, I better it just done. All sort of thing. But it is people like you and the platform that you have provided that will keep this thing going and alive. You understand? If people like you never come forth for afford a platform that others could hear, really, you know, just think that this thing is some little secret.
True.
Why that little man where boy him just a look something out of this and I continue this thing and at the time done now. You understand?
Yes.
You understand? So that is really where I go. You understand?
Yeah, man, me live now on 3 different platforms about Buchanan. Me live on 3 different platforms, about 600 people are watching right now. So the message, and I'm going to post this. It's being recorded. It's being recorded right now, and I'm going to post it so more people are going to watch it.
Yeah. The truth of it is that this is not a PMP JLP thing anymore.
No.
It's a thing what you call truth and rights.
Yes.
It is a national thing, and the background of it is what is happening in other society. If you can recall, there's not one single week from the Bushing scandal in St. Mary when Sugar Shea and Alexis still know. Every other week or something else. There's a story about the land them, the contract them, the goods them. You understand? That's in the Ministry of Agriculture. And you think it did then the other day under Flight Green, you have I remember everything will lace with this technical, you know. We not talk about what Mr. Buchanan say. 857 million in expenditure in the Ministry of Agriculture in contracts. There were no procurement standards. You just give a man and say you do so and so and you pay for it. There's no documentation that you could have find. And when you add up, I take a simple one. We take $74 billion out of Norman Man International Airport lease funding. In other words, the money we will lease out Norman Manley to the Mexican. We take 12 years of that lease money the upfront and use a bond issue. I don't want to tell you your listeners nothing too technical. We float a bond, Nigel Clark float a bond to back it, because the Mexican them say, I have no money for give you that money there up front. Them say, no, don't worry about that. Them float a bond in a Cayman before he left. And get the 70 billion. 45 billion was supposed to fix the roads. God help you front end. Since that time, and that program named SMART. The money almost done. And you see the road them in a Kingston and St. Andrew.
Mighty God, talk about the rural areas.
You see the pothole them. So talk about the rural area, $45 billion. And that is why the Auditor General speak about $1 trillion that cannot be accounted for. You know, no receipt. You know, have no invoice. You know, have nothing. Included in that are the 500 million in COVID payments with no receipts.
But Mr.
Who was the contractor?
Mr.
You don't know nothing.
The thief say, you can't prove so we take the money, but the money missing.
The money thing serious. And you see, because everybody in the society afraid of retribution, nobody no want that. And that is what brings my case into focus. That everybody hanging on. So boy, I wonder if this thing I wonder if that thing I can bring down the Prime Minister so we can clean up and who for go jail. And that go on.
That is it.
And that go on. All this to do nothing.
Boy, Mr. Buck, boy, you spend 2 solid hours with me almost. You know, if you want to, wrap up and leave a message with the people, sure say you need to get some rest or something. You know, hold you up. You break up, Mr. Buck. Can't hear nothing.
Roads, so many highways.
You
I
hear
do
me?
the highway from Lawrence Savan, from
D-baller, big up.
through Florence Hill, go down at the junction. Oh, I use my contacts when Derek Kelly I carry me with him go to Canada as a member of parliament. Me use my contacts and make links. Of 403 persons me send up on the farm work. No other MP, Prime Minister, Minister, Labour, equal. Oh, you my four. People. But if them ever know them, block them. You understand? So me spend my time and good. Me only account to God. Me not account to no man. No man can't tell me nothing. Right? Simple as that. Me only want to know say it right with God, and then me work with that. Me only know when I do it right, I work with that. Yeah. So that's how I make my stand. So all who want come, if them want me and him debate. Anything him want debate. You know, yesterday, I'm going to leave you with this.
Yes.
I want you to hear me good, brother. I go down to Patrick City, down a floor for pay a bill. And a youth, they in the line ahead of me. And him said to me, go on, man. Me did a rush for through. And me I tell him why I feel badly. Him work on one of them environmental desk down at KCC. I never recognize him. I was one of your students when you lecture up at UTech, you know. I remember the poverty cycle in design and draw and show it. And him said to me, Sir Buck, all of your students, them, somewhere in the public sector, in the parish council, island wide, in the environmental agency, the whole of them are do good. Ronald Jackson, who was head of ODPM first, and go carry come and end up at Switzerland, I head the environmental office for the UN, one of my students. Richard Thomas, who succeed him, who hold and set him up at OPM and take him post and give one army man. Brilliant youth with a first degree in the environment and climate change and all of that. And a second degree in a disaster preparedness and that sort of thing. All of these guys were my students. Him give me a list. Some Ghana, St. Lucia, go back Dominica and all of that under the built environment up at UWI when I lecture for 10 years. On the balcony, some of my students have to sit because the thing bust out. Everybody want to join that class. So when you talk about bitterness, me no bitter. No bitter for wholeness and them grab for power and want to hold on to power. There's a beautiful English word, you know. Ephemeral. Ephemeral means a thing of beauty will last for a while. But sometimes it's power. It's like a rose. It shines. And it shows all its pet. Wholeness believe him all last forever. So me no bitter. I am happy that I give service. I give service in the classroom. We give service in a national level at sports. I give service in our politics. I am not bitter bolo. I do my part. You understand? And when you come to the twilight of your years, that you have to look back. But suppose you don't look back and see nothing, then you understand that you feel in terms of the parable of talents. That God give you some capacities to do things and you don't do it. You don't do nothing. Me do my part. So if I have to leave you with anything this evening, I'll leave you with the fact that I believe I have served. I yield nothing to Andrew Holness. I can debate him at any level. He knows that. He was there when me in a Siaga office and him just walk up and down as a youth. Me and him used to have lunch, a Pelican Grill in a Montego Bay back in the day before him come to the national stage, before him even become an MP. And him did yes, him did full of dreams, but no carry out none. The children of Penwood will tell you, they have a sports program down there proper. So one little girl around a champs. You understand?
You're out for about 5 seconds, Mr. Buck. One little girl around
cannot hear. You cannot have schools that are underfed. And, yes.
You were out. You said something about one little girl around a champs. And it cut out after that.
Yes, I was watching champs. And I see a girl run the 200 from Penwood. You never even hear Penwood name. But I'm to all the children them down there. It's one of the most populous areas, 30,000 people in there. Can you imagine how much children? Just stop and think of it. KC full, this full, this full. It's a community high school. And you measure the barometer of how good a school is. Is them presence in the field of sports, in academia, them CXC scores, etc., etc. But to do that, you have to have the tools. And it's such a joy for the children, the tools that they can become the best they can be. In my time at Wolmer's, we had a boy named Anthony Duncan. We couldn't beat him. We had the former president of the Court of Appeal, Dennis Morrison, the whole of we in the same class. I came second. You understand? Dr. Royce came first. And Dennis Morrison come third in a 6A. But there was a boy in another class above with named Anthony Duncan. He was a standard. He was an orphan. He left for Yale. And we never hear about him again. Till about 4 years later, he came first in a class of 1,000. You hear what I say? At Yale, top Ivy League school in America. Jamaica have so much exceptionalism. This is a land of Marley and Bolt. Yes. And Anthony Duncan, first in a class of 1,000. He went on to get him PhD in less than 2 years. He was the top, at the very top. At Harvard, after that, at the nuclear firmament environment in the United States. Did plasma physics and nuclear physics. Jamaica have some exceptional people. Look how many of them is denied on our Central. Because we there debate about wholeness and them little election where I fight for hold on to. For fool people, but him can't fool you because the police station there. And then you say with the police station, then what? You might look down a Cockburn pen where the people that live in a subhuman condition. I feel build a house or one of them which, boy, I can't call it, I'm talking because it don't sound good. You understand? And these are people who fought for him. Right? So what is there? What is there for worship? What is there for talk about shower? You talk about shower all of your life and there is nothing to show. Them can't if you were they have a prime minister. Go through there. You don't go through Tower Hill on Christmas Day, much less election night. What kind of election? When I come there, Rooty. As a comrade, walk that way there in a 2026. And the Prime Minister talk about democracy. If I never get my people to stand up on Olympic, it's talking about contest at this time. Because there are 17 PDs over Tower Hill. And there's and say a lie. Many women they are listening know what true. You'd have to be a madman. You understand?
Yeah.
And I did all I could. Put a ridge for an Olympic way that people could have crossed the road for go over there. You understand? I don't know where we are between now and the 27th. But if God keep me, I will go there, we will fight the battle there. And as I always tell you, if not, let the Privy Council decide. So take care of thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Buck, for your time. Really appreciate it. You understand? I just want to make you know before you leave, sir. The support is coming from all over right now. The people in the chat is massively positive.
Bolo?
Yes.
Bolo?
Yes.
I hope you hear the last thing I said. So take care of yourself and thanks for the exposure. You understand?
Yeah, man.
And just keep the faith.
Right.
And make justice reign. Take care of yourself, my brother. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Respect. Wow. Powerful, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
I hope to get Mr. Buck on a better connection when he has the time. Not anytime soon. Tika, my baby. Where Tika there?
Yeah, Bolo, I'm there.
Yeah, man. Holy manners and respect to you and Derval to make it possible, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, Tika.
Don't worry, man. Anytime again, you ready? You just let me know.
Yes.
Me make all of the link them. All of the link them. Just link me. And
yes.
And if you you know what? Probably you need for me don't know if you want to keep up to date with him. So me I go inbox you in person, him number. So if anything, you know?
Yeah man. Thank you for that.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Because at the end of the day, you know, Bolo, as I tell you, my candidate, you know. And anywhere him go, me go. Anything where him say, me say. One law and a theme law. So you know it go.
Real. Wow, this has been, only thing Mr. says is something I got in and out.
Yeah, man, him connection.
Yeah,
but bad.
This was powerful, man, I tell you. You can't say the man is a statesman. You know, me always have an audio when I play upon me thing, the difference between a statesman and a politician. A statesman is a man where deal with building things we have a last to the generations to come. I think about generations to come and I think about to keep power. And one of the things that Mr. Buck said stood out to me is the night when the man them surround him in the constituency where for them stronghold. And the rest of man them were here walk one and come stand up for him. Because it's a man who deal with everybody, not just PMP. He help everybody as a representative of the people within the constituency when he serve. And the people them never forget that. And I think that is one of the most important lessons for every politician for hear. And you short neck Abka, we go run out when the situation happen, and then when I try to stop this thing from happening, but justice is served. How you feel? How you feel? Huh? God willing. May I tell you, say, if I saw God, I go take down on Jonas, this is going to be the David. But me know say him coming down. I can't tell you about that. And I love the spirit of Mr. Buchanan because him is at peace with everything. Come what may. That is a man of God. Come what may. He's ready for it. Because this is a fight that is necessary. You understand? Yeah, man, me have a profound level of respect for Mr. Buchanan. Me see why the people in the constituency, me see why them encourage if want to fight for the man, because the man obviously a fight for them. You understand what I say? And the truth will always prevail. The truth will always prevail. Anybody will live in a West Central Kingston and want better for them pitney, you stand with Mr. Paul Buchanan in every way you can. I think I don't know how you're going to try to talk to him, find out one way. Or you can start some type of fun, talk to your closest person to him, where and make we know, and we can advertise it, where people them can donate to the cause for the man lawyer fees. Because I know it.
Yeah, man, me do that, Bolo.
And it must take a toll. I know him not going to say, but it must take a toll. And we want to stand behind him anywhere we can. Me know say me want to contribute. You feel me I say? So
yeah,
do the right thing and see if we can sort out that. And I on my platform I will definitely endorse it.
Yeah, man, it would be highly appreciated. Maybe probably him not gonna come out and tell.
No, me know that. Me know that.
But you don't know.
Deal with it. Like how him say if you deal with. Because you know there's some, you know, him know, him a man with the thing long time, so him know, you can talk to him and he will know. Somebody say one Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. Me don't know, talk to him, just talk to him. Miss Curiosity Kid, big up, Butter, big up. Peter Flynn, big up. Yeah man, we all have to join hands and hearts together, man. This case is everything. This case is everything. We are looking at a dictator on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. And if the law cannot stop him, then all is over. If the law cannot stop this man, all is over.
That is why, Bolo, but that is why I chose to bring him on your platform. Yeah?
Yes.
Because we know say your platform is a wide platform, and most of the time other comrades will have my number, where when at the court, them would call and say, Tika, Mr. Buchanan, we're ready and willing to help Mr. Buchanan with any farmer resources where them can help with. So me glad.
I don't know, man. I see it in the comment section, you know, man. Anytime I talk about this case, you know, the people are ready, you know. People are ready. I tell you that. And with him that highly appreciate the help. Yeah, man.
Because we need the help and we're glad for the support. A man like
Mr. Buchanan, we have helped so much people. You have to bless a man like that. You have to bless a man like that. You understand?
I hear him tell about the scholarship, Bolo.
Yes.
And the young man will get the ones where study for medical doctor.
Yes.
And in first year in university studying for doctor is Mr. Buchanan pay that fee.
My God.
And
the man a plan seed that will affect generations to come, man.
Yes.
Positively. You understand?
And I make it known to everybody now, say, I am not afraid of Andrew Holness. I am not afraid of nobody or no one. Whatsoever I'm doing, may I do it for the sake of my children and my children to come. May I do it for my pitney them and my grand pitney them and my great grand pitney them. And for the voiceless. And for the disabled.
persons were in the constituency who need help. We look together and buy our chapalin and throw over our house, even in the storm. And a big fool, Mr. Buchanan reach out to and trying to help. That lady there need a roof over her head. She live at 67 Rosalie Avenue. To the councillor to get some help for her, and him haven't come forward to helping that lady. Prime Minister himself, Andrew need a house. Mother, you, she need help. So these are the reasons, Miss Bolo, if we people, elderly person like Mother you today, uno, John, you Bolo,
remove with the mystic, you know, never surprise you, man. Just surprise you. You just give me your number. You understand? Surprise you. Yeah, man, inbox me, man. God and time with
Woodpecker Avenue. User Woodpecker Avenue still can't drive pan up until now. But then now, the charm, it still can't drive pan.
My God. Why me I tell you? You know what really surprised, right? Whether illegitimately or not, and we think it's illegitimate, right? Obviously, based off of the evidence. The man have all of this grand talk about transforming Jamaica. Why you not start with the constituency direction where you want Jamaica to go in? That almighty. If you not do it where you there and your people not see that. Or if you talk about the entire Jamaica, it's all talk at us. Right? And then you have the crime rate now. You talk about you bringing on crime in Jamaica. Why you not start 54 days before election in the one constituency, and you have most about 0 and 1 is today in our West Central Kingston. Last year, before election, Friday 30 somebody attends down that for that run right and make sure so they find the criminal elements them and get rid of them. Since as you saw food in West Central St. Andrew, what is going on? Me not understand that, brother. You can't boast from crime and go down. Make that make sense. You can't talk about education and your constituency don't have. Andrew honest really? So why you like place them where people come and know place them? Where the people talk about? Come on, man. Honest seriously about leadership. I don't know why I don't vote for him, I don't want them to vote for him. I don't know why they want them when they never vote, don't vote. No, do not make the mistake again and make nothing deter you from exercising the franchise. The constituency alone. Me I talk about everywhere in Jamaica. If you don't want better for the youth them, you need to get involved candidate. Go learn about the candidate them. Use how to pray fast and turn to God for guidance. You understand? But come on, man, you need to take on your own destiny in our Trump daughter and fear spouse. Both of them are going to build place. The people they lock them, you can't go on them, lock it down. And I'm telling you, in Jamaica, we not have to do no violence, not yet. And some people come in a conversation, but all you guys doing is talking. What you are doing? Talking is necessary to highlight what the hell is going on, to wake and shake up the people. So they can start be proactive, prepared for the fight potentially that is ahead of us. Because if everybody sit back and don't do nothing, trust me, I write a slavery where I go. We can't a dictator. The man set a law with the Integrity Commission. And the same law the man them a fight against and say the body itself don't credible. One bunch of criminal them, as far as I'm concerned. But I digress. I have been here for quite some time, and I came here for Mr. Buchanan. I've been working all day, and you know, I am going to be off, ladies and gentlemen. On TikTok, I won't be live for the rest of the night. If you guys want to catch me on YouTube about 11 o'clock. The link to my YouTube page is in the bio of my TikTok. So everybody go subscribe to my YouTube page, all right? And I want to say thank you to all the gifters. Thank you so much. Me see some pretty gift. Boy, I think I give one gift with my glass. I first me I see that one there. Thank you, T-Play. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the other gifters. No, my name should have called nobody name. I don't want nobody vex and feel no way. Big up everybody, Carl G, everybody. I can't remember everybody's name right now, but thank you so much for the love and support. See. Yes, YouTube. Before they start the problem again, you know. Now go put it back in the holy water. What the man, the devil, them attack my devices, them, you know. Devil them is attacking the devices, ladies and gentlemen. I want to encourage you guys on BOLO TBV to subscribe to my other pages on YouTube. Yeah, most definitely. Please go ahead and subscribe to my other pages. BOLO VNR, BOLO VNR 2.0, BOLO VNR clips, all of them. Right there on the screen. Alright? See you guys later. The word is love. I'm out. Peace and blessings, everyone.